What's up, you comic loving sons of bitches?
What's up, everybody? Beast and Bro here, and welcome to episode 7. It's gonna be a short one today, because uh, first of all, we got some snacks yesterday, and didn't it really mess with our stomachs, so
Yeah, it didn't sit too well.
yeah, so we don't really feel all
So
that energetic today.
one's on the shitter.
Yeah, I started going to the bathroom multiple times last night,
Hmm.
and I think he's tired. And we're just gonna talk about what anime we've been watching and what manga we've been reading and other comics we've been reading today. So, not that long of episode today, about probably 30 or 40 minutes, but we'll see how long it goes. You want to start off?
Yeah. Um. Finally got to finish the Planet of the Apes Green Lantern. Um. There, it's I say finally, like it's some long drawn out series. It's literally 6 books. Uh. So, but I finally finished it. I really liked it. I haven't read the original Green Lantern, so I don't have really anything to compare it to besides maybe the movies, but you really can't do it. But I am gonna read the one that Beastman uh, had that he read, just to get like a better understanding because I did like it. I did like the Green Lantern aspect of it. But I did finish it. It finished it out strong. It just there was uh, a huge cliffhanger, which kind of sucked because at the end of the last book it shows something that like would pretty much set off a whole nother series, and as far as my knowledge they haven't continued it, so that kind of bummed me out because it there's an open ended way to do something, and then there's just a complete cliffhanger that's like, well, I want to read the rest of it, and this is not just open ended to make you think like, oh, well, maybe this that happened, but nah, it leaves it up for too much interpretation in my uh in my view. So, um, but Beastman got to read it also, so I told him I really liked it. He's more of a comic snob than I am, and more of a purist than I am. So he found some inconsistencies and things in
Yeah,
that nature that I'm sure he would love to talk about right now.
yeah. I've also finished reading it. It didn't take me as long as Zeus though. Um, but I usually read like two comics, two comic issues like each day. Um, just so I don't get overwhelmed by reading all of it and binge it. Also, what's up, Skullfire and Soul P Games,
So doing, man.
and yeah, Blackest Night. That's a really good and dark Green Lantern story
The Blackest Night.
compendium.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like the last relationship I had. It was the Blackest Night.
gone.
Uh, but yeah, tell them what you thought about it because you didn't like it as much as I did. I know that much. I really liked it, but you didn't seem like you were too much of a fan.
Well, I respect what they're trying to go for. Like I respect having a crossover between the apes and Green Lanterns. There were some inconsistencies about how the ring was used. Like like during the fights, they really didn't use their constructs that much.
Yeah, it was mostly fists that uh the Green Lanterns really all they really did was use their fists, and then at one point they used the box to put Grok.
A
Um,
cage.
the cage. Sorry, not the box. They used the cage to put King Grok or Lord Grok, whatever the fuck his name is.
Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah. Oh, Grodd. Sorry.
Yeah, it
I
might
don't
be.
think that's in this. I think that one's in the third or fourth one. I think that's in the third one. Oh no, it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. Oh no. Well,
No, they just find Grodd.
yeah, they found Grok. So
Grodd.
this is I keep calling him Grok. I'm sorry. Yeah, they found Grodd, and he became a pretty cool villain.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't too much in it. I mean, he was a little bit, but he wasn't like a huge part. Um, but I
I
didn't know
mean,
if
I
you wanted
kind
to
of would
show
say
anything.
so because his whole power is like mind control, and so he mind controls some of the apes that had rings from Cornelius.
No, I'm saying like he wasn't. Well, they kind of put him
He
on the back burner until the
he
end.
wasn't the biggest threat though.
Yeah, at the end is when he really became, uh, like when it really started like showcasing what he does. But back to the constructs of the rings, really the only thing that they used was the cage and,
Some crane just to hold someone that was tied up.
yeah, there wasn't much of it. And then the reds come in a little bit, the red lanterns, and I don't know about the other ones, but they act like little assholes in this one. And the only thing that they really did was use the lasso,
Yeah,
their little lasso shit. So there really wasn't much in as far as like the powers of the ring goes. When like while they were fighting, so
yeah.
it was kind of underwhelming in that sense.
There were
But
some good moments though, like I liked when Atrocity were literally torn in half.
oh yeah, that was badass.
Well, that was pretty cool. But yeah, the whole ending stuff just didn't make sense.
I did like how they I don't want to give too much away, but Sinistro, I did like how they wrapped up his character. Like he ends up helping, but he still continues to be the asshole.
Yeah,
So I think they did a good job with his character instead of making him like too good. They still kept him an asshole, but yes, I liked how I liked how it resolved itself. The very ending is it was cool, but it just leaves you too much. It's too open, like I wish they would have like fully or at least started another series with that, like following the end of it, like a continuation.
yeah,
That'd have been nice. But I mean, for what it's pretty decent. If you get a chance to grab them, let me know, or let us know. You
yeah.
know.
It's by Boom Studios. They also did started doing the Power Rangers comics, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ones,
I
and then
found the missing ones on I think eBay, right?
yeah,
I think yeah, I found the missing ones of the crossover. So if you get a chance, they're really not much. It's like $5 plus like so, like for each comic. So if you get a chance, you and it sounds interesting. I mean, they're pretty easily accessible, and these are brand new. I don't think these have ever even they've maybe been read, but as far as I know, they're pretty brand new. So they're pretty easily accessible. Um, if you wanted to give them a try.
yeah. Um, Also, we also over the weekend went to well, not really over the weekend. I think it was
Yesterday or the day before
Tuesday.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tuesday.
yeah. Tuesday we went to a antique shop and looked around, and it was it was one of the antique shops I've been to before, but they added a new comic book section or a long box of comic books, and I was just like all up in there, and I found my brother, Zeus, he found some Darkness comics that I'd be interested in, and I found out this is from the 2002 series, and I only got like issue 15 and 16, which they're part of its own separate story called Streets of Red or Streets Run Red, yeah, Streets Run Red, and it's by a different writer than um Ron Mars, Garth Ennis, and Mark Silvestri, and Ron Marv, I think. And yeah, it's by someone named Thierry. So I'll have to see what how they did the darkness.
This one's only in three parts,
Huh?
so you're really only missing one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You.
I got it in my cart
Oh shit. Okay.
for
Cool.
the comic book site that I usually go to.
Sweet.
It's where I got the my other darkness comics.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's cool that it's just a three-parter. That's easy,
Yeah.
and they seem pretty decently thick. So these ones look like they have quite a bit of pages, not just
Mhm.
like a couple pages like some of them. You get more ads than you get readings or like scenes.
And I went up to at least like uh 14 and 15 of Loser Ranger, which in 14 Loser Ranger, the Red Keeper, there was a clone of him. He got his memories erased, but then he woke up in some type of little hut of a like in the slums, and someone um brought up his memories and made him remember. And after all that, he started fighting because people uh the string pullers from the Pink Keeper squadron, they found out that he's regaining his memories, which he's not supposed to, because he's supposed to be a clean slate, so he doesn't go all crazy again. And he finds the original uh, one of the ranking members, which is Sakurama, which is the little brother of Sensa, Sensa Sakurama, but she is the Pink Keeper, and something happens to her in I think the 14th issue. Um, she has a battle between one of the monsters named Wily Pond. It's like HWAI and then stuff like that. But he's like a annoying little monster. He uses like other he can control other people's bodies like when they're dead, and he chose one to control. And uh, the Pink Keeper, it was either the Pink Keeper or Sakurama, the original one, because Fighter D and Sakurama, they both trade places. Because Sakurama, he wanted to fix the Dragon Keepers, or the Ranger Force, which is what they're called in English, because they're all corrupt. And Fighter Dean, which he's a monster minion, and he wants to destroy them and take them over. So they're both trying to do their own thing to destroy or fix their Ranger Force. And Wily Pond gets his head chopped off, and it reveals his true
Yeah.
self, which he's like a little tiny monster. And yeah, Hibiki Sakurama, which this guy who's the hooded guy right there, he's the original protagonist. He's the little brother of Sensei Sakurama, and he goes out into hiding, in which the hideout is actually in that hut which the Red Keeper is in. And by issue 15, him and the other cadet rangers start to form their own group of ranger force. They're called the Neo Ranger Force, which their suits like all look the same, but they're called Guardian Keepers instead of Ranger Force or Guardian Keepers. They're just called the Neo Ranger Force. Uh, but I think their costumes look a little bit better. They don't look like traditional Rangers though. Let's see. What's their one? You want to talk to them about Vinland Saga?
Oh yeah, I was just letting you talk about the your manga, but yeah, while he's finding that, uh, he told me about, I think it was Skullfire, wasn't it? That said he was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Beastman was telling me about Skullfire. You were watching Vinland Saga, or I told him about Vinland Saga, and one of my favorite shows. I'm actually rewatching it now because I started watching Vinland. Um, it was The Last Kingdom that I watch. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's another Viking show. It's probably my favorite show that has to do with Vikings. That one and the show actually called Vikings is pretty badass. But I think The Last Kingdom, I really like it. It's more anyway. Um, yeah, so I started watching Vinland Saga, and it does remind me of aspects of. I mean, obviously it's completely different, but it does have like aspects of it that kind of follow uh the Last Kingdom, which is kind of cool. I really like the story so far. Uh, dude, freaking little Thor, man, he's a badass. Uh, man, that kid kicks ass. I watched him today. I think I'm on episode 9 or 10, and he got his first kill. Well, I mean, he got his first kill in like episode like 6, I think. But he finally got his first. I was just waiting for him to get his first kill, and he finally did it. It was badass how they did it, and like I like how they portray him, like him as a kid, like he's like a feared warrior already, and he's still just a kid. But yeah, I like how everybody is. They get shocked. They're like, "Nah, he's just a kid." Then he fucking comes out and kicks everybody's ass. I love it, dude. It's badass. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you let Beast know about that so I could watch it because that show's pretty good as far as anime goes.
Yeah, I found a page which they're called the General. They're known as the General Knights. They're called the Neo Ranger Force. But yeah, they look. I think their costumes look a little bit better than the original Dragon Keepers. You know, they all look the same. They just have like the only difference is like their numbers and their body shape. Like they go by Guardian 1, oh, General 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, that's Sakurama's like original little uh little band of Ranger Force when in the hideout in the slums. The reason why they're in the hideout is because the green squadron, they're usually scouts and they look out, they try and search out for other monsters in the area, which they have found one, and there's like some type of, it's known as a drug, but once you find out later on, it's not really a drug. It's actually like a part of a monster. It's called a chop, and whenever you take a piece of that chop of a monster, then it'll turn you into one, but it'll also like heal your wounds. And there's this one guy that was using it. He's a really old guy, and he's been using it to survive. And there's been other stuff going on where there's been like civilians like all killed and stuff. But in Hisui, one of the, I think she's the first senior rank green keeper. She starts investigating along with Sakurama and the other cadets or rangers for the Pink Squadron, because there's other recruits in there too. And they found out that there's this old man that is taking that chop. They call him Chop Man, because he just takes that and he starts turning into a monster to defend himself, like whenever he eats it to make himself feel better. But the downside is that it turns him into a monster, and he's been eating it for so long is that his humanity is like slowly fading away. And so he goes to, there's a new pink recruit keeper named Noah Hisagi. She's more of the aggressive type, and she tends to do things like more blatant or more blunt without thinking it through. And Sakurama actually stops her, like Fighter D Sakurama, uh, because he's under disguise because he's one of the monster minions. He stops her because he's still, because the Chopman guy is still human, and so they want to interrogate him, and Noah doesn't seem to work that way. But she learns to find out that there's a new way to, there's a more appropriate way to do it. And then after that, there's like more monsters that keep showing up. And yeah, and I have 16, and then I got volume 17 coming, I think next week.
No, right on. You already bought it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then I'm not sure when volume 18 is coming out. I think it might come out in August.
Oh, they still got them going.
Mhm.
Sweet.
I only saw on the site that there's only 18 right now. So yeah, I would be like almost done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I've also been watching I think I talked about this last week.
Yeah, vaguely at the end.
Yeah, Black Lagoon. It's about a weapons like dealer type of delivery service. Um, the person that gives the orders is named Bala Kaita or something like that. She's a like some type of mercenary woman that has like a lot of soldiers with her, and she gives out contracts and deliveries to the Black Lagoon. And this recent one, it's about they're called the Vampire Twins, but the whole thing, like their whole background is that they've been like used for like child adult videos, and they've been like taking revenge, and so they've been killing a lot of people that were involved in that type of stuff because they were all in that situation
Yeah,
done wrong.
Epstein ring.
I guess like making adult videos, but I don't really know why they're called vampires. Probably because their names is like a uh something Marcella, and then the other one is just named Scylla and something like that. They're like Romanian, and they're
That's why.
oh okay
Vampires are from Romania. That's where the
yeah
Vlad the Impaler.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where all that shit started, like Dracula.
And they're like all pale, and they have white hair, and one uses like a scythe type of weapon, while the woman, the girl has like a big giant LMG, a gold LMG, and she just starts like just shooting at everybody.
That's
It's
fucking awesome.
some like really cool scenes. But yeah, I'm only on like disc two. Think I'm at like episode 14 or 15, and there's like 24 episodes, and I'll just like it's gonna open up like some type of trailer at least. It just give you all a perspective of what it looks like.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Beastman watches it in here in his room by himself, so I haven't seen any trailers for it or anything. So it'd be cool to check it out.
Yeah. I've also been watching some old retro anime type of stuff. Like I just finished watching um Time of Eve, which is about a human and robot dystopia where like there's humans and androids that are kind of coexisting together, but the androids are supposed to of course take orders and take care of the house and their owners and stuff. But there's this one little cafe called the Time of Eve, and it's where humans and androids just go to relax, and the number one rule is to treat humans and androids equally, and don't mention anything about like don't say master and don't order them around. Just basically just treat the androids like as if they were human, which they do look human in the movie. Where is it? Yeah, it's Black Lagoon.
This looks older.
It is. It's like in the 2000s, 2006, I think. That was a badass episode too. The one with the maid. They call her the Terminator. That was the leader that gives them the jobs.
This shit actually doesn't look that bad. Kind of reminds me of Cowboy Bebop.
That's Brevy.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, that's Roberta. That's the maid.
Oh shit. That looked pretty actually badass. I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind checking that out actually.
and Time of Eve. It's more of a like a chill type of anime. Well, anime movie. There's like it's not really a series. There's like an English and Japanese. They got both versions on TV. I think this is the English one. I thought it was English. That's one of the main characters. And that's this android, Sammy.
Oh shit, that chick was an android?
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
she got that ring above her head.
I couldn't see it.
And that's the cafe. Yeah,
I've always wanted to learn how to speak Japanese. Oh shit. See, I like anime like this where it's not like,
yeah. There's like no action at all. It's more
oh no
like
no no.
talking, but have like a more like it makes you think basically.
But I'm saying like even like this one right here where Black Lagoon that has action,
Yeah.
I like it when it looks more like it's not as busy. That's the really what I'm like
Oh
a
yeah, that
lot.
one's much slower.
Well, I'm saying like it can have like it could be action fucking packed
Yeah.
like every scene is just shooting scene. That's not what I'm saying by busy. I mean like with a lot of anime like just out of just as like a here, let's watch this one. It may be what I'm explaining. This one looks more
Oh,
busy.
okay.
Oh, 1989. Holy shit, maybe
This
it's
one's
not.
good too. And there's a lot of like crazy amount of gore too.
Special security forces were formed at the end of the 20th century to protect Japan's economic security from the deadly threat of international terrorism. Their newest member, the cool, beautiful, deadly Angel, has to face the greatest threat they've ever known. This could be the failure of Angel's first mission and the destruction of the security forces. The Special Security Force is at
That's
battle again
Lucifer.
against strange
Lucifer?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
determined. In Volume 2, Disfigured City, Angel faces a
She looks like a female Dolph Lundgren.
attempt against international terrorism. Angel must catch the cyborg radar. Meanwhile, the
I think they're
empowered
just
secret
promo
agent
clips.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just describing each fucking episode and shit. Well, you get a sense for what the animation looks like, which is
Yeah.
cool. I really see this. Even this, I like. It's more realistic. It's not
Yeah.
like I hate the anime with all that like all the close up shots where you can't tell what the fuck is going on, and all the fights where you can't even see them fighting each other because
Yeah.
it's just some big ball of smoke and shit. That shit gets on my nerves. That's one reason I don't like One Piece. It's too fucking busy. You know, like
Yeah.
I like shit like this where you can clear. It's like a movie. You can see what's happening right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Biopsychic. Yeah, that looks pretty cool too. You said that's on Tubi?
Mm-hmm. And there's another one. Uh, Bubblegum Crash, which is pretty good. It's actually like it's due to after of what happened Crisis.
Oh,
So this was after they were a rock band, because in the original they were an '80s rock band. In this one they're not. It's the what happens after.
that looks super 80s. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just saw that episode today. They have like a cyberpunk city like Tokyo, and they have like advanced robots. They're called boomers,
Mm-hmm.
and uh there's like a the one I was watching the episode. Uh, there's I think her name or its name was like Kodama, and she's getting revenge for its owner because I think it was Dr. Haven or Dr. Hayes. He got attacked by another by the lab assistant of the father of the leader of the armored suit women, which were named they're called Night Sabers,
Mm-hmm.
and she her father got killed, and then the lab assistant. Wait, no, not him yet. Dr. Hayes was working on her father's um, new uh, new boomer robot android. They look more. Some of them look human, and then some of them like Kodama is their prototype, which doesn't have like the human skin on. Um, Kodama, it's more advanced because it talks and think like a human would, whereas the other ones are more like Terminators,
Oh,
like
okay.
more emotionless. And so Yuri, the lab assistant, he tries to steal the plans for Kodama.
Mm.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
that was the second episode. But yeah.
that's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we all watched and read today
Oh
in
yeah,
like 35 minutes. It's pretty short.
yeah. But I mean, we got everything covered that we wanted to. That's good though.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's going on. Hopefully, um, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to read next of the comics that I have. Uh, I still need to finish Conan. Y'all are probably getting tired of hearing me that I want to, or hearing me say I want to finish Conan. And when you see the book, it's literally like that thick. It's not very thick. It just I don't set a lot of time out to read. I'm bad at reading. I mean, well, I can read good, but I'm bad at picking. I'm very literate. I just uh my mind just goes 100 miles an hour, so sometimes it's hard for me to focus and sit down. So that's why I prefer to watch things instead of read things. But sometimes I do get into a kick where I'll read a bunch and then I'll stop reading and then I'll go back to watching shows and stuff. But for right now, I do I'll probably finish Vinland Saga, and then I might watch one of these like Angel Cop or something.
Yeah, it's only 6 episodes.
Oh, for real? Then
Mm-hmm.
maybe I won't because it'll just piss me off. I'll watch
No,
something.
it ends good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I'll probably find another cool one. Hopefully, like an older school one, kind of like them ones from the '80s, and check those out. Just to kind of have them playing, not so much in the background because I do want to kind of pay attention to them, but at
Hmm.
the same time, something to put on and watch. Something animated to watch. So maybe I'll have something like that to talk about next week.
Yeah.
But until then,
Yeah, well, have a longer episode next week.
yeah, we'll have a more substantial episode next week. It's just this week. Uh, the yesterday, man, them candies did not sit
Yeah.
well. Yeah, don't eat a bunch of chocolate and beef jerky, and you won't.
Yeah.
But the day before you stream.
And also, we have burritos too.
Yeah,
Those chicken cheese burritos.
yeah, chicken cheese burritos with chocolates and beef
Chocolate
jerky.
and beef jerky.
Yeah, it's not. That's just a
That's
recipe
not a
for
good
disaster.
combo.
Shit. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's not a great combo. So, but I'm glad we got to do it today, though, even though it was a little shorter. So, but y'all come next week and it'll be a little bit more substantial, and maybe I'll have read some more comics, and I want to read more of the boys so I can kind of describe the difference between the movie and the show. Because at this point they go pretty close to each other.
the comic in the show.
That's what I meant. The fucking yeah. The movie and the show, the comic book and the show, or the comic books and the show, because I have quite a few of them.
Well,
The
boys,
big,
I think, just ended.
yeah, the
so
big,
you
yeah.
know.
I think they just put a last season, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the last season yet. So, but I do want to. There are a few things that are different from the comics and the show. So next week, if I read some more of that next week, I can kind of give some kind of like information on the differences if
Yeah.
y'all would be interested. So, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we'll just end it right there.
Cool. All right. Peace.